Alright, YouTube, it's your boy Kengi. I'm trying it again. Something wrong with the camera. Subscribe below. I'm trying to get the camera, have malfunction. But here's what I'm trying to hit this month. I'm trying to hit $156 this month. This is a goal. I gotta have a blueprint how I'm gonna get there. It's 28 days. I'm gonna try to do it in 28 days. I'm gonna do it in 28 days. I ain't gonna try, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna write it down, I'm gonna visualize it, and I got a plan on how I'm gonna get there. This is my plan. First thing first, I'm gonna divide it by 4. This is what I must hit a week. $39. That's it. $39. Some of y'all throw that away. Some of you got that in your back of your wallet, behind your license. You got $40 to your name. That's all some of you got in your bank account because you spent it before you got it. You never knew which way it was flowing. You never understood cash flow. You never filled out a financial statement. You don't understand the power of numbers due to your 24 hours. You never knew how to maximize your week. You never know how to maximize your day. You never knew how to maximize your month. The 30 and 31st day of the month should be contribute to what goals you're going to hit. These are small goals. If you start hitting these small goals, then I can teach you how to get the giant goals, the big goals, the massive goals. This is how most of the people that attract the wealth that they attract based on their success. They got a plan. They got a plan when it comes to their 24. See, they don't teach you this side of the story. They just show you the glamorous stuff that you can gain, which is the world. No, I'm going to teach you the principles of how to be obedient to something so you can make sure you're on the right path due to your obedience and sacrifice. It does no good to be obedient to wrong. You need to be obedient to what's going to make you become what? Right. So we'll divide that by 7. It's $39, which is divided by 7, which is $5.57. $5.57 is what I must hit a day. 7 times straight will give me $39. Do the math. It's going to probably be a little bit more, but do the math. You will hit that number. Guaranteed. You will be on the path to hit the $156. So I know it's 24 hours in a day, which is 7 days a week. So I will divide that by 24. This is what I must hit, which is 24 cents. Man, that's a quarter. You might well say 25 cents each. You know we throw that away. You would see that on the ground, you wouldn't even pick it up. Just tell the truth. You would see 2 dimes on the ground and 4 pennies. You wouldn't even pick it up. You would just walk over. But if you had that 24 times, that's $5.57. And then if you had the $5.57, 7 times, that's $39. You had $39. How many times you had $39 4 times, $156? Why it ain't in your account? Because you never knew how you got attracted it. You just waited on the paycheck. See, you never knew how you attracted, how you get to that, how you get to the $156 that was in your hand, and what can cause you to attract it over and over. What if you did it 2 times? What if you did it 3 times? What if you did this 24 cents 4 times? 24 hours a day. Out of 24 hours a day, you did it 4 times. Then you multiply that by 24. Then you multiply that by 7. Then you multiply that by 4. What would the number be? Just try it. Okay, moving on to the next number. Okay, the next number will be, we're going to try to hit this goal. Let's bump it up a little bit. Let's go big. This is $36.50. $36.50. And I'm $33,650 a month. How would I hit that? Most of us haven't made ourselves profitable to hit that goal. So you scared of that number. Let me educate you on something. You didn't hit the goal before. You didn't hit it. It might have took you a little longer if you've been working all your life. Some of y'all hadn't hit it due to the fact you never start working, you never had a paycheck, you never put into work, you never had a job, you never went nowhere and got paid for your service. So if you done hit this number, 36, if you done had $3,650, let me educate you on if you did it in a month, if you did it in 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. This is the blueprint to hit it in a month. You just got to add up how many times you done hit it, or you got to go do your math based on how did you hit it. It never was I can't hit it. You didn't have it. Oh yeah, if you've been working for a while, you didn't have it. Think about it. Some of y'all get this intact. So in other words, I would divide it by 4, which is $912.50. You done had that number too. But if you had it in a week, this is what you had in order to hit the $36.50. If you had $36.50 a month, this is what you would hit in a week. But you didn't know because you never wrote it down, you saw it. So you was always taught that you're supposed to go and see it in there, but you never was taught how to get there. You never was taught where did it come from, how did it get it there after so many weeks, after so many months. If you get paid weekly, this is what you're hitting to get this. Most of us, I was on this type of blueprint when I was getting paid weekly. This is what I would hit in a week. But this is what I would hit in a day. I would divide that by 7, right? This is what you don't know. $130 what you was getting a day. But you know this is not taxes now. But this is what you was hitting a day. This is why you don't attract enough wealth, because you don't know how you was hitting the $912.50 a week, because you never knew you had to hit $130.35 a day. So now you know how to hit it a day. This is what you was hitting an hour. Watch. It's going to shock you, which is $24. And you would divide that by 4, which is $5.44. What you would hit an hour. 24 hours a day, you hitting $5.44, and multiply that would give you $130.35 a day. You did it 7 days straight, that go to $912.50. Okay. Now, if I hit that 4 weeks straight, the $912.50, it give me $36.50 in my account. It don't change. The number might go up, but it ain't gonna go down, because I made sure I added at least $1 to this bottom number right here. So in other words, how many times have you had $5.44? Have you had it 24 times? You'd have had $130.35. Have you had it 28 times? Have you had it 14 times? Have you had it 16 times? Have you had it 18 times? There's the numbers. All you got to do is study the number. This is the blueprint. This is simple. I use your time so you can understand the power of the time versus you doing it based on you not knowing where the time is going. So when everybody holler out, when people come around and say there's not enough time in the day to do what they need to do, it's because they waste so much of it. Can be done. You can do this based on me showing you how to have this goal set up in 30 minutes. You can have a goal set in 30 minutes based on you sticking to the blueprint. But the problem gonna be when you get in that second week of that month, when you're being distracted by your friends, when you're being distracted by things on television, and when you're being distracted by the commercials. Why do you think advertising, they put so much investment in advertising? To distract you. This is the same goal they trying to hit. This is what they were trying to hit an hour. This is what they trying to hit a day. They trying to multiply. They trying to hit the 3650 in an hour. But you don't know because you never was taught this way. I'm gonna teach you the secret. This is the secret. All right, I'm gonna go to another number. And let's see, can we hit this number, and then we're gonna move on. This is $9,875. Most of us gonna get upset because this number is kind of big, or we say this is a large number to hit. What if you had to do it in 12 months and do the multiplication? You would do that in 12 months, and then you turn around and multiply by 52, which is the weeks. When you divide by 52, which is 52 weeks in a month, then you divide that, how many days it is, 365 days, divided by whatever number give you the 52, and then you divide it, how many hours in a week, and then you divide that, 24, which is 24 hours, 52, and you got 365, then you got 50. Those are your numbers. The number's just gonna change. You don't change it. Keep it simple. So if I wanted to hit this number a month, okay, this is what I have to do a week. I must teach you. It's 24, 68, 75. $2,468.75. This is what I must hit a week. Some of y'all make this a month. Think about it. Some of y'all make this a month, but you need to go back and divide how do you hit this a month based on how you got to hit it in a week, how you got to hit it in a day, how you got to hit it in an hour. So you'll know how to attract the little money that you get extra when you work over, you go in early, you got a part-time job, you got a part-time deal. This is how you build your part-time wealth. That extra should be working hard for you by stacking. Stack it so you can invest in yourself so you can learn more, develop a new skill, find your purpose. We're going to get to that. I'm going to do videos on that too. So in other words, I would divide that by 7, which is $24, $2,468.75. This is what I must hit a day. Okay, $352.67 is what them nurses making, ain't it? Oh yeah, this is how the nurses get to the $9,875. But you thought it was your education. Let me tell you now, you can get just as much wealth as one that's been made themselves more valuable than you because they serve more people. When you decide to serve more people and you meet 352 people in one day, which is 24 hours, and they give you $1, how much would you have? You would have the $352. All you got to do is add the 67 cents. That's the quickest way to get there. That's why the nurses get more than you do, because the nurses serve more people. You ever notice the one that serve more people attract the most wealth? The doctors, the nurses, the lawyers, the engineers, the psychologists, all those people serve people because they have 352 people that gonna come see them. Based on the numbers of how much they charge, gonna determine how much wealth they want to attract based on how much they worth. If you just wasn't worth nothing, and you knew you didn't have a skill like the doctor, lawyers, or whatever, the philosophy people, the psychology, the counsel, guess what? You just meet 350 people, and they give you $1, and you just add the 6-7 cents. Guess what you're gonna attract? And you did it 7 times. You did it 7 days straight. You're gonna attract that $2,468. If you meet 2,468 people and they give you $1, guess what you're gonna attract? You just add the 75 cents. Number 4, which is a week. You did that 4 times in a week. There go your $9,875. This is what you need to meet in an hour. This is what you need to hit. I just use the people as the number. So in other words, 24 hours divided by 352.67, $14.70. If I meet 14 people in 24 hours and they gave me $1, there it is. All right, I'm on my way. I got 24 hours, 7 days a week to hit that $14.70. We'll put 352.67 in my pocket. I can add the 70 cents to it. I know I can scrap up. See, you got 70 pennies laying around. You step over money. You step over currency. I keep telling you the numbers mean something. You never knew. So instead of you trying to hit the $9,875, meet 9,875 people and they give you $1. Oh yeah. Don't be no crook. I know it's simple. You never knew how to attract that kind of wealth because you never knew the numbers mean something. This is why I'm giving it away, because the numbers always mean something. The numbers have always mean something, but we never